they walk through fire. Bodies weary, spirits tested. But from the ashes, they rose brighter. Two women, two warriors, and two women, two warriors, two stories stitched with love. Scars don't chain us down, they're maps of battles won. We rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman is to rise and rise once more. The world whispered, too hard, too heavy. They answered back, watch us. Even when the pain tried to break them, they move the mountains with love. Oh, we rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining.
My head's everywhere else. Nowhere. Oh, I guess I could leave you guys turned.
Your head is everywhere else. You literally text me
Way.
to be like, hey, when you're ready to go live. And I was just like, dooty doo.
This
Dooty
way.
freaking do. So I think it's okay. Everyone that's here. Anybody else have these days? I know y'all see us have these days 24/7 when you see us. But we want to know, chat. Do you guys have the same days where just you're doing good just to get your shirt on the right
Oh,
way?
man. I was saying that yesterday, I think it was, and I was like, man, if my head was not screwed on, I wouldn't know which way I was going.
I just said that if my head wasn't screwed on. That's all I had to say because you know the rest. You know the rest. You know. So, welcome in everybody to your Taco Tuesday edition.
Welcome in, everybody. I am going to have to press the escape button. Guys, if this is too much for you guys over on Clapper, let me know and I'll flip the screen if y'all don't want to see all the things. But I have to have it to where we can see the comments too, or I can see the comments too. So there we go. Or I can make it bigger and then Jarita just has to read them all.
I mean, I'm good with that. I don't mind reading them. I like to talk, so, you know. Disclaimer. I do want to talk about a disclaimer, though, that is very important. We are not professionals medically, mentally, none of that. We're just professionals at our own lives. We implore you to go out, do your own research, get your own inspiration, talk to your healthcare professionals, mental health care professionals about anything you want to implement new and make sure it's a good fit for you. We will
Right.
always add whatever we can into the comments and give you the resources and places that we found information if that is a necessary thing. Be looking forward to those in the future. And again, like, love, share, ring that little bell. I'm going to try not to pack this because I'm 99% sure we are moving. No, 99% sure. I'm not going to say 100 until we get the keys. That is the age we live in, people. These are the jokes. What's
That's
up,
right.
old G?
That's right. That's right. Guys, we got a lot
It's
going on
March.
this
It's
month.
March.
I
It was just Christmas.
I know. I can't believe that we're in month 3.
Nope.
It is insane. But that also means that it's Women History's Month.
Which
Women
is beautiful.
History Month.
Women. Women History Month. So, like, we don't take it from us, everybody. Did y'all know that this was established in 1987 after grassroots effort from a local women's history week in California in 1978? This is like started out as a little thing and now it's worldwide. Worldwide. It needs to be worldwide. March.
Right.
It expands to International Women's Day,
Yeah.
which is on what day again?
March the 8th.
coming up 5 days,
Yeah.
everybody, 5 days, and it's Women's Day. I think we should do something to celebrate that day. Maybe have all the women that come in here just come up and talk about what it means to be a woman or something. What do you think about that?
Yes, I love that idea. What is the
Let's
8th on?
see what date that is. That
Sunday.
might be on the weekend, but if it is, I mean, I can improv. Let's see what
It's
we
on
got going.
Sunday.
It's on Sunday. I don't know what you got going that day, but if we have to wait till Monday, we can do that. But thank you. But yeah, I think we should do that. I think that sounds really cool. What you think it means to be a woman, especially right now when we have so many questions concerning that and so many things coming up in our own spaces. I do believe everybody should wear themselves, which is how I got my name and title. But I also believe that there's a time and place, right? Just
Yeah.
time and place.
Rach is in the house on Facebook. Welcome in,
It's
Rach.
stressful to be a woman. It is stressful, Rachel. It is.
Man, it's something else. And not just here, in
Oh,
other countries.
can you imagine?
Mm.
I hear women here a lot say things about our country and that kind of thing. And I heard another woman come up the other day and she sounded like she was from Jamaica or maybe a South African. And she's here now and she said, "Shame on you. Shame on you. What do you think it'd be like to have a car accident and call 911, but there is no 911 because there's no organized anything like that?" She's like, "That's what it's like in other countries." And she went on with this type of rhetoric. And I don't think people really realize that the infrastructure here and all of it. So I say again, instead of dividing each other and building up walls, why don't
Yeah.
we find how we can coexist together?
Yeah.
Why don't we find out how my rights don't infringe on yours and yours don't infringe on mine, but you can still live your life and I can live mine?
That's right.
I know that we can do that. You know how I know that? Because I grew up in the 80s and we did that entire decade and the decade after. So I know this can be done. I know that we can find peace. It's just a choice, a matter of choice. And I think that, again, us women, this is our month. Let's lead that and make a ripple effect of common ground, make a ripple effect of love, tolerance, understanding, empathy, sympathy. Listening ear provides all of those things. So I think it matters today because we still are facing, like we were talking about the other day, wage gaps, underrepresentation in leadership, healthcare disparities, violence.
Oh, yeah.
Let's, I mean, that's really number one. And it's also about celebrating overlooked contributions like women of color, LGBTQ, global change makers. Like there are so many people that are just being overlooked right now because we're trying to fit a different rhetoric into what a woman is.
Yeah.
And I think this month above any, to explore those things and not to be controversial, not to step on anybody's toes, but it's my right as a natural born woman to
Yeah.
want to celebrate natural born women,
Yeah.
to want to celebrate our accomplishments, because in some places, a lot of places, we aren't even allowed to speak in public.
That's
You
right.
guys,
That's
today.
right. And I'm going to throw something in there too, though. Like women, we need to lift each other up.
Yes.
There are so many women, and I think women are really bad about it, about having that catty mode, right? Where they're talking about you behind your back or doing this or doing this. Lift each other up.
Competition.
Yes. You're not competing with me for nothing.
I'm definitely not
feel-
competing with you except for being a good mofo. I
That's
just want to be a good person. I'm competing with myself yesterday. That's the only woman I
right.
have competition with.
Exactly. I just feel like it's very important for us to remember that we should be lifting each other up instead of beating each other down. We need to hold each other together. It's just crazy.
Yep. It is called communication, Louise. I love it.
Mhm.
And I do want to say that if anybody wants to share this out and get the word out, I'd love to have as many women as we can on that
Yeah.
day to come in and give their points. I really, when I say in my bios, I'm every woman, I truly believe that. I take such beautiful things from you guys and try to integrate them into my thought process, into my life, into the way I care for myself, the way I love myself. And that comes from being aware of the people around me. And it's not just women. I mean, we love you men too. And we will get right back on topic with you guys because there are all kinds of men's awarenesses that we will bring to light as well. But this month we do want to just concentrate our women a little bit and also say that I think that we couldn't do this without you guys. You're our protectors. You're supposed to be anyway. You're supposed to be our protectors. You're supposed to be making smart decisions in our family favor, whether
That's,
you're an uncle, a cousin, a father, a friend.
that's right.
So again, you can't have the light without the dark. We can say that on both sides, but this side today is for our women, and I honor the women before me, beside me, rising after me. Our voice is a legacy.
Hmm. Yep. Yeah. Guys, just remember that we are all in this together. And I love that. I know that sounds like a High School Musical thing. If you ever watch High School Musical, if you have younger kids, you watched it, just saying. But we're truly in this together. So lift each other up, be there for each other. And you know what? And that brings us to National Social Workers Month.
Established again in the 80s as well.
That's right. That's
I,
right.
I love the 80s. I'm just saying, there's a reason we flourished in the 80s.
Great things happened in the 80s. Great things happened in the 80s. Yeah, it was established in the 80s by the National Association of Social Workers. And you know what? That throws our men in there too, because we have men and women social workers. So
Absolutely.
we're not leaving you out on that. Social workers support families, mental health, foster systems, addiction recovery, and crisis intervention. So we're not leaving you guys out this month. We know that this is an important thing and we want to make sure that we talk about it.
Absolutely. We talk about leadership, and that is leadership right there, coming in and being there for people that are going through recovery. And you may have gone through recovery yourself when you're being these advocates, and that may be why you're called to do it. I know that's why we were called to do this podcast, called to be a warrior and have a responsibility of bringing awareness to other people. The same goes here. These healthcare workers and these social workers out here for our greater good. Salvador, I don't know. You have to get to know me in the comments, please. This is our podcast. And please respect that and put your hand down. Thanks, babes. Love your face. But it also takes us to that compassion as well, because so many people in that sector of life, for me, some of those people to me don't feel like they even deserve to breathe again. You're in social work, you see some crazy stuff. You're talking about abuse, neglect, I mean, torture. There's so many things that you see in that line of work. We have friends on the apps. We're on multiple apps right now. We do stream on all the apps. We do restream on all the apps. So you guys check those out if you can't be here, because and if you have something to add to this as well, throw it in the comments, unmic, raise your hand. We'd love to hear what your input is on this, because again, we do this for you guys, and we don't know it all.
That's right.
We don't know it all. We're learning with you. We're going over these observances as you guys are. Oh, that's awesome. Krista, I've been knowing her since high
Hey.
school. Thanks for coming in. I'm moving. Pardon my background. We are moving.
That's awesome. You're almost done with school. That's
Or
awesome.
social work. That's amazing. So today, my love, is for you. This month is for you. That is
Today-
incredible. That's called that a synchronicity. I'm just gonna say.
I know. We always have something similar to come in, right? We always have something that just adds to us.
And she's never even been here before, so I think that's like way perfect. And I'm gonna go that further,
Mhm.
right? Oh wow. Let's go. I got you that. So I'm gonna say our mantra for this is compassion is labor and service is sacred. We always talk about being a service leader, coming in and getting down and doing the work with your peers. That is how you create a ripple effect of other people will follow suit. If you come in and you're destroying everything, other people are gonna follow suit.
That's right. That's
Great
right.
power comes great responsibility. I say that every day. Spider-Man had it going on.
Oh, thank
Krista.
you.
So are you, darling?
Aw.
I'm so happy to see
Yeah.
you.
It's exciting. We need great people out there to do the social work. We need good people in that system. So get it, girl. Get it.
Yes, I can't wait. Keep in my DMs. I want to hear all about this. And I do want to hear all about this because I think it's good for the whole entire world to come in and rehabilitate people and redirect them. And any of that stuff goes along with their self-care and the next self-care thing we want to talk about. And this is huge because I think all things are rooted in your nutrition. This is National Nutrition Month. So
Yeah.
going along with all these, what's up, Nancy? All these other things, we have this nutrition month, and we have already kind of started talking about that, right? And talking about even mental health is a part of healing yourself, and nutrition isn't far. As a matter of fact, water. This holds life, dude. This is part of your nutrition. Drink your water. Cheers, everyone.
That's right. That's right. And it was founded in 1973 by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
And you know what? Today, this matters more than any other time, I feel, because we've got so many people online spreading misinformation. Nutrition literacy is critical. And you follow, and I am going to toot your horn because I know you're not going to. But when we come in and follow people like Denise that know these things, that have put their whole life into something like this, we follow these people, we start attracting other people like that. Then you have a whole group of accountability, you have a whole group of ideas of recipes and exercise, and as an exercise modifications like what she
Yeah.
provides here. She just started a new podcast. She's just, again, I align myself with these people for a reason as well. I want to add value to myself, therefore adding value to everyone else around me. Rach says she's drinking a smoothie with collagen and peptides and vitamin C right now. Perfect. That's wonderful. Jackie and I made smoothies this morning. We put turmeric and kale and spinach. I've got my daughter on the same thing. Again, creating a ripple effect. She's going to remember that forever. What's up, Lori?
Make sure you're eating your greens and drinking your water and doing all
If you can, again, talking
Yeah.
to your healthcare professional, because some people are in a messed up place right now and can't even do that. That is how far you can get. You can get so far bad inside your tummy, inside your gut, that it can be where you can't even handle greens anymore, and you have to rehabilitate your body back to that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so foods, desserts, those processed food diets,
Sugars.
all these bad diets that out there, I'm not bashing any of them. If it's good for you, it's good for you, but make sure that you talk to professionals to make sure that these things are right for your body. If they're not right for your body, they're not right for your body.
I'm just gonna say I'm more into like a more balanced type approach instead of
That's
just cutting something out,
exactly.
because I've noticed, like, for instance, for me, and this is just for me, when I wanted to cut out meat because I thought it was sitting in my gut and rotting and blah, 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 it actually made my platelets go down over a period of time. It took about 6 months, and it
Yeah.
made all of that go down. And I implemented meat again. And now I'm just saying, for me, and I was trying to do all the beans and all the things. I'm just saying, you can't just completely cut everything out. You have to have a balance.
Yeah.
Bye, Krista. Definitely check out our replay if you ever want. We are about 30. We're about 30 minutes unless we're doing a special. We're
Yeah.
only going once a week right now because we both have a storm of things going
Yeah.
on.
And then once we're done, it goes into Spotify. So if you're following her on Spotify, you can check it out on Spotify.
I need to put that in my bio on Facebook.
Yeah.
Our Spotify links. So probably a lot of links.
Yeah.
And that also, go
Rachel,
ahead.
look, Rachel over here, I'm pointing the wrong way right here. Rachel said, I can't do lettuce anymore, but I can do edamame. Oh my God. I put it on everything. Edamame. I put it in my salads.
Really?
My quinoa bowls. Yes. Love edamame.
What did you just say? Quinoa?
Quinoa.
Quinoa? What's that?
Quinoa. It's I use it in place of rice, which I mean, I
Okay.
eat rice. I'm not going to say I don't eat rice, but I do if I want to do a different or change or something like that, then I do it in place of rice. But it's
Is
little
it
bitty
good?
looking. I like it. Not a lot of people have the taste for it.
What is it like? What do you mean? Is it like a barley
Um,
taste or?
Well, no, I mean it has kind of a bland taste to me.
Rach
Yeah,
says she eats
yeah.
it by itself.
Rach, oh my gosh, I just got a recipe for quinoa bars. They're quinoa and dark chocolate and your nut butter, whatever you prefer.
Ooh, let's put that in the comments.
Mhm.
Yes, send that over. I want to try this. I'm on this crazy health journey since the cancer. Again, touch your tits and your bits. And now even more so, like it's just, but it's very expensive. So I had to start out slow, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, I use it in place of rice. So I'll make quinoa bowls instead of rice bowls, and I'll do that. Rooster, what's up?
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, so it's good to make those nutritional choices, and nutritional literacy is very critical.
And we have so much misinformation. Again, you can always go into your chat GPT. I love my chat GPT, and ask for certain things. You can ask for different nutritional facts.
Well,
And
yeah,
you can say, I have this, this, and this. This is my age. You can give it things and it'll give back, different recipes or maybe resources to go talk to somebody. If you don't
yeah,
have a health care professional that you trust to talk to somebody
right.
that's been there, done that. Because again, some of those things can really mess you up inside, mess up your blood
Hmm.
counts. Like,
Yeah,
and we talk about food being information. I always talk about nourishment being power. Knowledge is power, but you can't retain any of that knowledge if you're tired, if you're malnutrition. And I love that it says, I choose nourishment that honors my future self.
yep.
We do talk about the power of now, but choosing today to take care of your body changes the way your body responds tomorrow. What is that, babes? Oh, is
That's
that
the
the
recipe. It's literally
recipe?
sitting right here on my desk.
Writing
Oh,
that
right
on.
there. So I will take and somehow try to get this. I might copy it and paste it into.
Or even send a picture in the comments, like send me a
Yeah,
picture and I can put that
yeah,
in some of the comments in
yeah,
Facebook anyway.
yeah. Let
Yeah,
me
we
see
need
what I
that
can
part.
do. I'll make sure that I get this in there. It's I found it on Facebook. It was just I always get healthy recipes that come up on some of my social medias, and this was one of them, and it just hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh! But it's called puffed quinoa bars.
Yeah, we needed that recipe. She's right.
That recipe. So you'll get it. It was right here sitting on my desk. I was like, what did I do with that recipe? Because I found it yesterday or this morning. And I went ahead whenever I seen it, I printed it and I didn't know where it was. And it was just right here underneath my keyboard.
I
So
love it that we talk about the fueling versus dieting. I want to hit that
Mhm.
real quick because it talks about the difference between punishing yourself and eating to support yourself.
Yep.
Like she was saying earlier, diet culture says take away, but nourishment says add support. You
Yep.
need all of those things for a
Yeah.
reason.
It's important. And there's a lot of diets out there. And I don't want to get into that too much, but there are a lot of
Right.
different things out there. And fad diets and it goes all the way from the spectrum of never have anything that's green or
Right.
never have anything that's animal or anything, and I'm not against anybody that's vegetarian or whatever. I can't see comments, so whatever's being said over there.
I just know my girlfriend in here is on a carnivore diet. She's probably eating an animal right now as you said that.
So I mean, I'm totally okay with.
She is.
My thing is check with your physician, your primary care doctor, whatever any medical professional that is going to be working with you on this. Just don't jump into it freely without really looking into it, because if you do, you could actually hurt yourself. Um, there's a lot of people that the carnivore diet is good for, but there
Right.
are going to be people that the carnivore diet is not good for. So I feel like fill your plate, put all the information
Yes.
in your body.
The color, the balance, the sustainability, like you talked about. And you say the
Do your research.
sustainability really is that warrior move. I love how she puts this because she says anyone can go extreme for a week, but steady, that is the grit, baby. And she's right. She's right.
Yeah. So it's very important to just kind of stick with it. All the
What,
things.
what's the difference between discipline and deprivation? Just like what we were just talking about, punishing yourself, or
Mhm.
are you taking away? Or are you adding sustainability? Again, I feel like discipline is that longevity.
Well,
Deprivation is something you can only sustain for a very short amount of time.
that's why I don't like, and it's not the word diet itself that I don't like. It's the fact of the way people use it. They use diet in a negative way
Right.
because it's usually the carnivore
Take
diet.
away, take
Right.
away, take
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So people use it in that sense, and then it makes you feel like you have to restrict something from yourself.
Right.
That's the reason most people know that I don't like the word diet. Now, I know that you have to have a balanced diet or whatever, but when you use it in that sense of restrict or take away, it becomes a very negative word. So I kind of cringe when I hear that.
I
I
agree.
hear
I
that
absolutely
word.
agree. I love the word nutrition so much more. It sounds so hearty
Mhm,
like beef stew
mhm.
when you just say the word nutrition.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really does. And when I think of beet stew, I think of that array of things and my little slice of cheese on the side. And I've got all my food groups, man. And I'm feeding my body the fuel it needs. I'm not depriving myself of anything. I absolutely love it. And fuel for me is more balance. I need everything. I need the vegetables. I need the cheese. I need the meat.
Yeah.
You know, I need the ice cream after.
And you know what? There are things to do that though. They have so many healthy ways of being able to make nice cream. Now you make it with other ingredients. You
The
know,
other day, I saw a chick make a bunch of egg whites with something in it. It was a big old poof thing, and she put honey and stuff on it. Was biting into it. She said this whole thing's like 200 and something calories. It was this big old freaking thing.
yeah, yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It was like glorified meringue or
Yeah,
something.
and you can do things like that, and you can add different things in to make your own bread. And I
I
know
agree,
people make
Louise.
sourdough bread and stuff like that, but there are so many ways to do things, and people are finding so many more healthier options rather than going into the store and buying something prepackaged. You
Yeah,
know,
well, and
all of
we
those
talk
things.
about cancer and all that stuff when you
Right,
get into processed food and
that's
things
right.
like that.
Yeah,
So again, those choices, man, just wow, wow, wow,
yeah.
wow.
It's important to make those right choices and think about rather than restricting your body, rebuilding your body
I
and
love that.
adding to it. And
And women, especially, look what menopause does to us. It
oh
just
my
literally
God,
takes everything from you.
I
These,
cannot even begin.
I, I
Like,
know that's what I'm saying, and we're in Women's Health Month. So again, ladies, wake up. Let's start looking and collaborating on ways we can share recipes, things that fill us up. I know Louise has a curry recipe. I am ready. Or I'm gonna put cream curry in it, and put some milk so it'll be creamy. Oh, somebody stop me.
uh,
And
uh,
when you think about stuff like that, what are some easy things people could do, like easy protein add-ins? I think of salad. Well, you could put chicken in salad, right?
yep.
You could put ice cream, like Tony eats ice cream sometimes. I'll have a little ice cream and put a scoop of peanut butter with it. Yeah, he's having this, but that peanut butter's got a little extra, a little umph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Umph.
Well, and then women really do need to make sure that they're focusing on that protein, especially these women as we go through
Use yogurt,
menopause.
yes.
It is so important to make sure that you are doing the protein intake and making sure that you're getting, yeah, and making sure that you're getting it because protein is so important for so many
Yeah.
different things.
Oh,
It's
it absolutely is. And again, back to the brain health, we talk about that and the way it affects making decisions, the way it affects your temper, how short it is. It affects, again, when you're skipping meals too, that is not helping your body. Then your body breaks down other healthy stuff inside you that's supposed to be using for other stuff. And now your muscles get broke down into fat. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. I want my muscles. I'm learning how to know when I'm full and stop. So I eat really fast, Stacy. I'm a fast eater. And I don't realize I'm full because of how fast I eat and I just keep eating and that's a big problem for me. So I've tried to learn to eat slower or if I'm going to eat a lot, I have like a bag of spinach sitting beside me cuz I can eat that whole bag, dude.
well, then you're getting your greens, right?
But just the one at a time though, man, and again trying to be that aware and self-disciplined awareness, self-discipline. Again, manifestation without movement is just a daydream. Same here. Aware of it and then you do the thing. You do the thing. And lately I've been counting to 5 so I do the thing cuz I'm exhausted mentally and physically. When I get to 5, my big butt has to get up. I implore y'all to put the 5-second rule in. Not the same one that you pick up from the ground, but still use that one. But I mean the 5-second rule. Like I'm exhausted. I gotta get up. No, yesterday was the exception. I had a migraine and I'm sorry. And I can still feel that today, but it doesn't matter because today I feel a lot better. I went in there, got me a big old badass smoothie with kale, spinach, banana, all the things. I put the turmeric. We had yogurt, all the things we stuck in this smoothie. And then I ate some protein. And it was after I got those proteins in my body that it started feeling better. I mean, and it's instant gratification you can feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, and edamame is a good choice for
I want to
protein.
try that. I like that at the
Yeah.
store,
Yeah.
at the
I
Chinese
love it
restaurant.
because you can buy
That's
them
what
in
I'm
the
getting called.
packages, and then you can steam them yourself. And if you want
Mm.
holes, you can do the holes. If you want them out of the holes, that's the way I like to do them, outside of the holes. That way I can put them on my salads. I can put them in my rice bowls, anything like that. So then it just adds a little extra protein in there.
I might have to get me some of those.
Mm,
So we
yeah.
have a lot more to talk about this month, you guys. We will be back on Monday. I think we are going to try to do a segment on Sunday, maybe earlier in the day before Pride and all that stuff. We'll just see how our schedules go. We will be in touch with y'all about that. We'll
Yeah.
do something. I think we'll make content or something about it because we really want to honor each other and spend a little fellowship time with the ladies. I think it's quintessential. We don't do it enough. So again, thank you guys for being here. I'm also going to ask that you stick around because Denise does a beautiful mantra at the end, and it just gives you time to reflect on what we've talked about, but even more importantly, just time to just listen, be still, and like breathe. That's what I use it for when I can stop for a minute. So I love
Mhm.
you guys. We'll see you at 4 on Monday and probably on Sunday. Stay tuned.
See ya.
La da da dee, la da da da.
The body is fueled with intention. Balance is chosen over extremes. Strength is built steadily with patience and care. The women who lead and serve are honored. Care is recognized as powerful work. Sustainable choices become quiet courage. Strength lives in the choosing, steady and wise. Honor the grit, notice the glitter, both build the story.
From limitations to liberation, we are a warrior's journey. Different battles, same mission. Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central.